How's it going, people? Simon Slapper here, and it is Monday! Good times, lots of updates, well, I say lots. A lot of small updates, but still quite a lot of information to go through. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started then, is it? So, starting off, we have the Return to Ashdale and Choose Your Path. In today's free-to-play update, those of you who have completed A Shadow over Ashdale can return to the island to battle the Thracians and their leader. You can also get advice on what to do next from Choose Your Path system, or show off your skills as a high flyer on the high scores. So this is the first set pretty much. Starting off, you've got Terror from the Depths. So for this, you can speak to Gudrick, the bloke you started the Shadow of Ashdale quest with, and he will take you back to Ashdale, or he'll send you back either way. Once you're there, there's access to a new lodestone which you can activate for future access, so yeah, you may as well do it even if you're not interested in the content, because, well, teleports are always nice. Via a new entrance in the northwest corner of the island, you'll be able to access a new combat area populated with Thracians ready for a scrap, good for low-level combat training. You'll also find a dead man's chest, potentially, that allows you to replay the quest's final boss fight. If you manage to defeat the boss, you will net yourself more black pills. Now, if you haven't done the quest, upon completing it, you'll gain some black pills, and in a nutshell, they're basically lamps, but they give quite a nice, chunky amount of XP, so all in all, probably worth doing. And these are scaled to whatever level the skill is, so yeah, if you've got a 98 skill, it's going to give you a bollock ton more than if you've got a level 10 skill. Either way, probably worth doing. And especially if you're low level, because, well, free XP is free XP, let's be honest, like, you know, free XP, win. Back on dry land, we've also added a big batch of content to the path system. Once you're done with Gudrick's initial path content, the path tab will switch to Choose Your Path. This offers guidance for a range of different tastes, combat, skill, and questing, whichever you prefer. So yeah, open up the Adventures interface and select the Path tab to see the choices that are on offer. So I'm assuming this path, Choose Your Path thing, is going to be available to all levels. So if you go to your Adventure tab and check on Path, you can check out what's in there. Like, should give you some tips on what you can and can't do, kind of thing. Last but not least, for this little section at least, the Ninja team have stuck in a few new rewards for the high scores for owners of the Max and Completionist capes. Firstly, we've introduced a new title, The Supreme, for anyone who's reached number 1 on any of our high scores table. Next up, the top 100 players in the seasonal high score category now have access to its reward title, not just the first place player. Instead, the first place player will get a special gold version of the title to show off their awesomeness. Finally, we've added 2 new titles, Maxed and Completionist, for owners of the Max and Completionist capes obviously, but there we go. And that's pretty much the end of this little first bit. Next up we have Solomon Stores added more stuff. Yeah, something nothing, but for those of you interested in all of this, you can now buy a bunch of fire weapons from the Solomon store. It will cost you rune coins though, as far as I know. Judging from what they've said here, I don't think it's going to be bought with loyalty points. Yeah, one for everything. So you've got the crossbow, axe, two-hander, a sword, orb, and a staff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Solomon store, not much else to it. And last but not least, apparently they're going to be streaming like mad on Twitch. There's stuff for old school, stuff for RS3, so whichever one you're interested in, job done pretty much. Chris Archie, Bodhi, Alicia, Saber6, Lord Kirk, and Dartron, to name but a few, on the channel. So there we go. If you're interested in streams, then, well, you've got that to look forward to. And lastly, we have the mighty patch notes. And, well, honestly, there's not a lot. I honestly was thinking there might be a little bit more than this, but patch notes nonetheless. Going into the graphicals, color grading has been added to the Lumbridge catacombs, which I actually like the catacombs in Lumbridge. They do look awesome. Spiders, bats, scorpions, and minotaurs have been graphically updated across the game. The new combat stun animations has been added. The playing smithing animation has been added. Animated the sails used in the sailing cutscenes. Yeah, not a massive amount there, let's be honest. Skills and minigame wise, portable skilling locations can no longer be taken into Barbarian Assault. Moving on to your quests and challenges, players attacking the mage before the end of the Temple of Ikov quest no longer have the chat box interrupted by combat. Thracian NPCs now have their life bar shown correctly when the HTML5 client is used. An unneeded word has been removed from the quest overview for imp catcher as well. Miscellaneous, the wardrobe tab no longer endlessly flashes. Good times. The word Tetsu is no longer filtered when the word filter is enabled. Gas masks, fishbowl helmets and diving apparatus can now be added to a dragon keepsake box. Silverhawk boots now have the option for level 1 defense. And lastly, HTML5 engine fix is several missing background images in the HTML5 client have been restored. That is your Monday update. So we have the return to Ashdale and the path system now added. So yeah, might actually be worth checking out. I'll probably have a little gander at this on Salmon. Not Salmon, the other one. TheCompleteRS. Might have a little look, because the black pills might come in handy, depending on how often they drop. We'll see. Oh, never mind. Note that you can only get 2 of these pills per day and both can be used in the same day. So you're limited to 2. That's a shame. Oh well, no XP farming, but still the amount of XP those things give, it's like a Dragonkin lamp, honestly, at high level. It's definitely worth doing. So it may be worth travelling over there, picking up that lodestone and stabbing those for a bit. Probably daily. Just to get those 2 dead man's chests, you can get the pills and get a nice little massive chunk of XP. Not a bad little one, gotta be said. Nice little update. Well, I say nice, makes the game a lot easier. So with that said, I think that's pretty much everything. Tomorrow, if there's an update or any more patch notes, then I'll be sure to cover it. If not, I'll probably check my quest guide. And then, same as usual, Wednesday should be the lore, Thursday the fuss, and Friday probably another quest guide. And that's pretty much it. So with that said, people, I hope you all enjoyed. You've now been informed. Lots of shit coming on. Good times. It's Monday. I'm a little bit hyper. Only a little bit. But anyway, I will catch you all later. Have a good one. Yay.